when we speak of stories, do stories really have territories?
No. I think stories doesn't have territories. I think it's your way of telling the story that can attract or not attract people. I would not even say scale, or I would not even say content. I think it's the way you say it. Like, for example, we sitting in India, we have adored Thai films, we have adored Korean films and series, forget films. We watch every language, you know, we just go through the subtitles and we are watching series. Yeah, people are watching series. Now, when they made this series somewhere, I think it's in the COVID time that everything penetrated. But before that, when they made also, I don't think they kept it in mind that, you know, they want to reach out to everywhere, and they just made it.
Yeah. And
it started traveling. See, this is the time to travel. Whether you like it or not, films will travel.
Correct.
If you look at the Chinese films to other films, started traveling much earlier. We are starting to travel within India now. Though we are all Indians, we started traveling much later. If you can get it right, we are very late. But at least sometime it has to happen. It had to happen.
Why do you think the world is woken up to us?
World is not woken up to us. We are woken up to realize our potentials. I think that's the way I look at it. And when you realize your potential, and when you're confident about your stuff, and when you stand up and say this is it, and when you aggressively move, I think anybody makes way, you know. At least you get an attention.
As much as you say that, I'd still say that it was not like we ever lacked stories or ever lacked good cinema. Do you think it was the way we marketed it, or
nothing? It's our belief that has started increasing now. That's all it is. See, something had to make way. It's our belief that's making it now that, you know, we could also. And Hindi was already going all over the place globally long back.
Yeah.
South films too, all other languages, North, many are waking up thinking now they realize the potential of cinema, that it can go anywhere. That's all. It's our belief. It's got nothing to do with anything
beyond
else.
language. Cinema is anyway beyond language.
Yeah. We are believing it now. So that's why the sudden strength is popping up.
You know, since you did mention Hindi, that has always gone places. Maybe South has woken up late, or we've realized our potential now lately. Do you feel that post the recent success of many of the Southern films, there's newfound respect for Southern actors, or was it always a welcoming?
If it is a newfound respect also, there's nothing wrong in it.
Yeah, no, but do you feel that today Southern stars have this different aura?
No, Southern stars always had this aura. They always had a territory. They always had that. Nobody wanted to, actually no hero from any state was waking up to say that, you know, I'll go there and do this, I'll go here and do this. I think it just happened suddenly. And because of that, looking down upon Hindi film industry and saying South films are getting better, I don't accept that. See, it's a phase. Like, even Virat Kohli is having a bad phase right now. He's a superstar. He's a pool of talent. You can't sideline him.
True.
He is going through a bad patch. That doesn't mean he'll not wake up. I keep saying, even when you want to sleep, people have to go to that angle only. You have to lie down. And morning you wake up. So that doesn't mean people are successful, they stand up and sleep, right? They have to go to bed.
Revenue generation today.
Like that Hindi film industry, and right now Bulbulaya 2 is a hit. It did fantastic business. That doesn't mean you're sidelined.
Gosh, but no match to the kind of revenue generation that South films are garnering at this point.
Not South films, one or two. You can't generalize. Just because 2 to 3 films from South, which definitely deserve what they got, and they worked well for it.
Yeah.
Because of that, we can't really sideline anything else. It's not fair. Let every film coming from here make that size, make that noise, and every film coming from any other language make that noise, and then we'll have a debate.
Amen.
No, right now, no. It's not right. But one thing, because of these few films doing extremely well, there's a beautiful foundation for everyone.
You being in the news recently on our channel about all this Hindi North-South debate and divide, has it finally been put to rest?
It was put to rest that the same day only. I think you people have been continuously taking, even till now you're taking.
The Prime Minister had to step in. He came in after what you said, and there was this whole discussion, and then he said...
Prime Minister didn't come because of what I said.
Are equally important.
He came in because of the way other politicians to politics, the way they were handling this, and it was going all over the place. I think it was very, it was a much required thing from the Sri Prime Minister Modi ji, that he had to come and intervene and say that. And I think that is when I tweeted back. I welcomed that statement back, because see, what me and Ajay Devgn sir had was a small debate over something else. And then when it went there, I think we both didn't belong there, Nabila. We were not the ones responsible for it. See, I respect that man. So we were not fighting, and neither did I want to react and make it look like,
we saw Ajay Devgn coming, at you quite snappily.
See, what's wrong in that? See, he may have had a wrong interpretation. He was trying to secure the language. He was trying to stand by it. I don't see nothing wrong. Did I go back on that? I went back and I actually first 2 tweets, I very clearly and slowly only explained everything, as in, I could have also taken up. It's not that. See, not that we fear anyone.
Correct.
But that was not the intent. I met him. He's a great person, actually. In person, if you meet him, he's a gentleman. Now, why will I? Because I'm sure that what the story went to him was wrong. The interpretations were wrong. I had to clear it. See, just because I'm going to do something, this is going to make, I don't want wrong news. I don't want to get popular because of wrong things in life. Let me be known for the good things I do in life and for the right reasons, not for otherwise.